Here's your Storm Track 7 forecast.
Good Thursday morning. I'm Storm Track 7 meteorologist Brandon Libby. It is a Storm Track 7 yellow alert day, and more so a yellow alert night, we'll say. Most of these storms will roll in about 9 p.m. or after, at least with the strong to severe potential. And mainly we're looking at some large hail as the primary threat. We are seeing some scattered showers and storms out there this morning, and we'll see that into the early afternoon. Those are not expected to be severe because we're waiting on this warm front to kind of lift through, and then the storms for tonight develop off of this cold front. So all of that passing through here for today into tonight. Meanwhile, with the storm potential later on this evening, it's a level 2 out of 5 risk for most of eastern Iowa. Again, hail that could be maybe the size of quarters or up to 1.5 inches in diameter would be the main threat. Damaging wind gusts pretty low, tornado threat pretty low for us too, so that's always good news. Into tomorrow, the severe threat will shift off to the east, and really we're just looking at a chance for some light rain in the morning and then just a cloudy sky after that. But here's future track. So we go through this morning, and this is way underdoing the rain that we have out there this morning. It's been some pockets of heavy rain, even some small hail, but again, nothing severe expected. And we'll see that continuing to be scattered across the area through the early to, we'll say, mid-afternoon. This warm front's going to come through, push a lot of that out, and we'll catch a break from much of the rain through the middle of the afternoon. But we do continue with the cloud cover. It'll be windy, and we'll have high temperatures in the 60s and 70s. Storms will then start to develop off in Nebraska, western Iowa, probably late afternoon, early evening, and they're going to track to the east after that. So that's what you see right through here. They eventually reach eastern Iowa, we'll say by 9 p.m., but by that point the sun is down. So I think these will continue to weaken as they move to the east. And another thing you might notice, they're not widely scattered across the area, they're more isolated. And so, again, I don't think this is going to be a huge severe weather outbreak, mainly just some large hail, and probably not the type of storms that you have to run off to the basement in the middle of the night. But if you park outside or you have anything outside that you're worried about getting hail damage, well, then you want to think about that a little bit with these storms coming through. By tomorrow, it's going to be this cold front that will slowly work its way through the area. That's going to keep us in the clouds. Not a ton of rain coming with that, but maybe some sprinkles, mainly throughout the morning hours. And then we'll start to see the clouds decreasing into Saturday, and it'll be a much nicer day for Saturday with highs about 60, and winds will be just a little bit lighter. But then we're right back in the soaking rain showers for Easter Sunday, now up to a 70% chance. That's just looking like a rain pretty much all day long, maybe some rumbles of thunder too. Highs are in the 50s, winds are strong from the east. Not a great day to be outside for Easter Sunday. Rainfall totals over the next week, including our chances today and tonight, what we have on Easter Sunday, and then some more chances into Monday and Tuesday. Looks like we'll see at least 1 inch to 2 inches across the area, so that is definitely beneficial. We're dry, we need the rain, we'll take it. Otherwise, for today, now this is going to be a little bit deceptive. Highs 60s and 70s, but that's for a very brief time, I would say, in the afternoon once that warm front crosses by. Before that, it's more of the 50s and 60s with a pretty strong southeast wind, so it's going to feel a little bit cool out there. But we also have the rain and storms here this morning into the afternoon, and then the strong to severe storms here this evening into tonight. Lows will be in the 50s overnight. And then this is also deceptive because it looks really warm on paper. Highs 60s and 70s, especially off to the east and south. But that's very early in the morning, and then temperatures will be dropping throughout the day as the winds shift to the northwest. City by city forecast Saturday. Again, that's the really nice day of the holiday weekend. Easter Sunday, not so much. 57 for the high there. Rain will wrap up pretty quickly Monday morning, and we start to take off with our temperatures back to the mid-70s on Tuesday, giving us a storm chance. But we actually stay pretty warm after that, upper 60s and low 70s throughout next week.